It is Friday, October 19th, 2018, and this is a brief look at the information security news from overnight. From zdnet.com, a fresh wave of cyber attacks striking the US, South Korea, and Canada have been connected to a group with ties to the Chinese military. Researchers from McAfee's Advanced Threat Research team said that they discovered a new campaign dubbed Operation Oceansalt, which focuses on cyber espionage and data reconnaissance. South Korea appears to be the primary target, with 5 attack waves launched in May against organizations in that country. The group uses a data reconnaissance implant, which is based on the source code of Comment Crew. From threatpost.com, Tumblr disclosed it had fixed a vulnerability that could have exposed sensitive account information, including usernames and passwords and individual IP addresses. However, the company stressed that there's no evidence any data was accessed. The bug existed in the recommended blogs feature on the desktop version of Tumblr. From helpnetsecurity.com, researchers have found several authentication and encryption vulnerabilities in the firmware of marine diesel engines controllers by Norwegian company Automasken, as well as the accompanying Android app. These security flaws could be exploited by attackers to change the firmware and configuration files, install malware, and perform actions that effectively allow them to take control of a vessel's engines. From ZDNet, researchers at MIT have created a system that builds memory walls, which are able to reduce the risk of memory-based attacks such as Meltdown and Spectre. First uncovered back in January of this year, the vulnerabilities have existed in most Intel CPUs since 1995, along with some AMD and ARM processors. While Intel did release their cache allocation technology fix in 2016, MIT argues that data leaks can still occur. The new MIT system provides security without reducing efficiency and speed. And wrapping up the week, also from ZDNet, for at least 3 years, and possibly as far back as 2010, hackers have abused a zero-day in one of the most popular jQuery plugins to plant web shells and take over vulnerable web servers. The vulnerability impacts the jQuery file upload plugin, authored by German developer Sebastian Chan. I may be mispronouncing that, but he is more commonly known as BlueImp. The plugin is the second most starred jQuery project on GitHub after the jQuery framework itself. The hacker community seems to have known about this vulnerability for quite some time. In fact, there's a YouTube tutorial dating back to 2015 with instructions on how to exploit it. Evidently, Apache had released an update to their servers just 5 days before BlueImp released his plugin in November of 2010. This changed how those servers interacted with his code and created the vulnerability. You can head to ZDNet and geek out on all the details. That's it for today. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday. And as always, like we learned on Hill Street Blues, be safe out there.